For Oklahoma State University men's basketball post player Gary Gaskins, failure wasn't an option.
I actually tried out for 2 Division II teams, those 2, and they didn't want me. So now it's like, okay, basketball is pretty much over. I thought that, hey, if you don't get into college, after high school, then it's done.
But it wasn't over for the 6'10", 23-year-old South Carolina native. After hard work, dedication, and endurance, he found himself playing for a D1 university.
I thought going to Brevard at a junior college, I thought that was the best thing in the world. And it was 2 twin-sized beds in one room, 6 people in one apartment, 3 bedrooms. I thought that was the best thing in the world, coming from where I was coming from. I thought I was living the life. I thought just playing junior college basketball was the best thing ever. Then all of a sudden the letters started rolling in from like Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma State, University of South Florida. And I'm just like, that's what really, I was like, it's getting serious now. But as far as me being here, I had no idea. I mean, it's still, because I've only been here for about 3 months, it's still like a little shock to me still. I'm not used to it yet at all.
For 6 months, Gary lived in the backseat of his 1994 Chevy Caprice, fighting to survive and focusing on finishing a 1-year program at Universal Technical Institute in Orlando, Florida. He kept most people in the dark about his situation because he feared embarrassment.
So it took me a couple days to figure out what I was going to do. Then I said, hey, I don't want to fail again. Like the military thing, that failed. I don't want to, come to Florida and fail again. So I just said, hey, I'm just going to rough it out. I'm just going to come here and do what I had to do and, get my degree. But throughout those, them 6-7 months in my car, every single time, I had nothing to do. So I would just get up and go play basketball. And I called my family. I'm like, yeah, I got this basketball thing starting to pick up. And, they was happy for me. But I didn't think it was real until I went on my first visit. And I'll never forget this. I never forget the conversation we had. Because I'm just sitting there like, I'm sleeping in my car. Nobody knows nothing. I'm sleeping in my car. You telling me all this? And 5 minutes later, I was like, where do I sign?
In Coach Travis Ford's media room, Gary verbally committed to Oklahoma State's 2013 recruiting class.
It's a good decision to come here because the basketball team is phenomenal. We're preseason ranked to be number 10, number 9 in the country. And, every other school I went on a visit, and it was I'll say that it was too much fun. I know I wasn't going to be focused.
As for the Oklahoma State's men's basketball team, Gary has a lot to live up to, but he's ready for the challenge.
Even though here is way tougher than Brevard, but I keep pushing, waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, conditioning on the football field. Nobody likes to do it, and you want to give up sometimes when that alarm goes off. You don't want to go to that football field, but it reminds me, hey, you want to go to the football field or do you want to go back, live in your car again?